Going to university is really important, and it's one of the best decisions one can ever make. But the question is, why should you go to university? What you should know before you start university is really important as why you should go. So friends, we are going to look at what we should know before we even start university. Okay, all right. My name is Augustine Esiedu. The purpose of my videos is to introduce to students the programs at the university, and also introduce to students or university applicants what they should know before, during, and after university, so that when they complete, they will not be unemployed. It's either they start their own business and then they blow up, or they become successful, or they go and bring changes in the existing business. All right, so friends, stay with me and let's get started for today's purpose. All right, today we are going to look at 6 things that we all should know before we start university. 6 things we should know before we start university, and it's really important. The first thing I want to talk about is purpose. Yeah, why should we go to university? The first thing is what? Purpose. Yeah, you should find your purpose because it's going to determine everything, every aspect of your life. Your purpose is going to help you. People of faith believe that purpose is found by a creator, or when you pray to God. Yeah, that's where you are going to find your purpose, and I believe in them. I believe that because if a manufacturer hands you over the invention that he has come out with, and he doesn't tell you how to use it, I hope you can't use it. Yeah, so if God is the creator of the universe, and in fact he created us, we believe that if he created us, he has to show us why he created each one of us. So if you connect with God, in fact, you are going to find your purpose. Some others also believe that you have to know what you are passionate about, the solutions you want to bring to this universe, the contributions you want to bring. In fact, they are also right, and it is in relation with finding your purpose in God. All right, so finding your purpose is actually going to help you to know the right universities to choose, because universities have their own purposes. Yeah, so know what your university stands for, what they are doing, why they do what they do. Some universities are training teachers for all levels of education. Some universities are training medical staff. Some universities are training engineers. Some universities are training athletes. So know what your university stands for. Yeah, so if you know what your purpose is and what the university stands for, then you choose the right university to go. I hope you understand that. Alright, your purpose is also going to help you to determine the number 2 on the list, and that is your career. Yes, the career that you want to do should help you achieve your purpose. Yeah, in fact, let's assume that I want to save life as my purpose. I want to help save life as my purpose. Yeah, and then there are a lot of careers or career opportunities that will help me to achieve this purpose. And one is being a doctor, being a nurse, being a psychologist, being a physiotherapist. There are a lot of things, being a nutritionist. Yeah, there are a lot of things that you can do to help save lives. Yeah, and in fact, if you are not doing things that seem to help you save life, you can still save life, because footballers are doing a lot in saving life and making some people's life meaningful. Yeah, athletes are doing so, musicians, comedians, they are all helping to save life. So your career actually is a way to serve your purpose. Yeah, so your career should help you in any way so that you find your purpose achieved. I hope you understand. All right, so if you can determine the career that will help you achieve your purpose, then that career should also help you determine the program you should do at the university, which is the third one, the program you should do at the university. Yes, supposedly if you want to pursue a career at the bank, probably banking and finance, marketing, things, business related things, that's what we need. Business related ideas or knowledge, that's what we need. We don't need medical science or chemistry at the bank. What are you going to use it for? Or let's say visual art. We don't need those stuff. We need bank ideas, bank knowledge, things that will help us to develop softwares, to serve customers better, to calculate, to do the accounting, to do the management. All this stuff is what we need. Likewise, if you want to go into medicine, or if you want to become a medical doctor, you don't need to study Bachelor of Science, Management Education, or Bachelor of Science, Banking and Finance. No, this is not the right program for you. So if you know the career you want to enter, that career should help you determine the program you should choose. And then the program is going to help you achieve the career. I hope you understand. Alright, let's move on to the next one, and then that is the admission requirement. I get a lot of comments from other people saying that the national requirement to enter into university is A1 to 6. Please, that is a big fallacy. That's not the truth. Yeah, if you attend C6, there are certain schools or certain universities and colleges you can attend, and there are a lot of programs you can do. Yeah, for instance, if you want to do banking and finance, and the national requirement to be able to enter into university is A1 to 6. But banking and finance wants all applicants to get 6 as the aggregate. Yeah, C6 as the aggregate. They want 6 from your English language to the last business course you did at the SHS. They want to sum it up so that your best 6 will be up to 6. Yeah, if you understand me, I think you are getting me. Yeah, so imagine if they want 6 as the aggregate to be qualified as Bachelor of Science, Banking and Finance undergraduate student, and you had C6, even 1. Please, you are not admitted, you are not qualified, you can't be admitted. So know these things. Secondly, universities has cutoff point for every program, so just know the cutoff point and then work hard and get a better grade. The next thing I want you to know is fees. Yeah, we have tuition fees, we have housing fees, we have food expenses if you are a person of clothes, and some other stuff. You have to consider all these things before you go into a particular university, or you apply to be enrolled in a particular university, because some universities are very expensive, and then some are very cheap, but depending on what you want and how you want your knowledge to be. All right, so when you check the housing fees, in fact, some schools, they charge, the housing fee is more expensive than the school fees, and some schools too, the tuition fee is more expensive than the housing fees. Some schools too, all of them are very expensive. So know all these things before you start. Know how food cost is, the cost of food, even if you want to cook, how they buy their things, the people around the university campus or the neighborhood. So know all these things before you start school. The last thing I want us to talk about is the research status of the school. Yeah, does the school do research more often? Because we are in information world and things are changing every day, every night. So if your school is not doing research, you complete the school and you will be obsolete, or let me say you'll be ancient in the system. You don't know what is going on, because people are coming out with a lot of ideas, new ideas, after researching and all those stuff. Let's think of just last 10 years ago or last 2 decades, where people were piling or filing a lot of files at the bank and having a lot of papers at the bank, but now we are having softwares and databases that are storing all these things and retrieving all this information. So we don't need those stuff. So if you are going to university and they don't do research, please know what to do. I don't want to say don't go, but know what to do. So friends, these are the 6 things I want you to know, and if you find this video useful, kindly subscribe, and then let's get to know a lot of things before we start university. I see.